It was the hardest ticket to get in these parts in ages, and the folks that are packed into this place are making an impact already. It's Game 3 of the World Series between the Toronto Blue Jays and the New York Mets. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on the show. With me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
And guys, you know I don't like the phrase must win if it's not a must-win situation. It's so overused. But even though this isn't technically a must-win game, boy, you go down 3-0 to this bunch, well, you're going to be in a whole lot of trouble. So they need to come up with a huge effort here.
The build-up to this one is just about over. It's time for all the drama of World Series baseball on the show. And we'll have it for you next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now your 2016 New York Mets.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two guys who'll get the ball here in Game 3. With that, a look at John Gibbons' lineup for the visiting Blue Jays. Steve, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
I think you really have to focus on what the pitcher's going to give you. If he's going to pitch you away, you got to go the other way. That way you can string together a few hits to put up some crooked numbers in this game.
Jacob deGrom gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, in his last start, he ended up taking the loss. And really, he only threw 4 innings, so probably didn't deserve anything better than that. He'll look to go deeper in this one.
And with a quick breather here, let's take a look at the defense for the New York Mets. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys,
Man is set down on strikes to open up the ball game. Jose Bautista will dig in now, and he's picked the wrong time of year for his bat to go silent.
Yeah, just one hit in the series so far.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Turned on down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Time now to take a look at Terry Collins' Mets starting lineup in this one. Eric, who stands out to you?
well, Matt, I can't wait to see if La Potencia, Yoenis Cespedes, can keep it going. He went deep last game, and he seems ready to take advantage of any mistakes he sees right now.
R.A. Dickey will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Eric, any thoughts?
Yeah, guys, he did get the win in his last outing, but he only threw 5 innings. I'd like to see him go a little deeper here in this one.
And with that, let's give you a look at the defensive alignment for the Blue Jays. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, this manager loves to do the defensive shifts. So we're going to see a lot of odd formations as the game goes along. I can't wait to see how it works.
Alejandro De Aza will get a shot here, and he's looking to get off the schneid. Hitless in the series so far.
And he's an important guy to get going. If they're going to have any chance in this series, he really needs to start getting a little more involved.
And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Drilled to the right side. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. Choice play at second, but that's all. Yoenis Cespedes will get a chance here, and you see the numbers for the series. He just has not gotten going yet.
Now, and if they're going to get back in this series, They're going to need him.
And hold on there. He got him. Trying to swipe second base, but he's gunned down for the out.
Well, it doesn't work out for him this time, but even in this first inning, they're showing everybody that they're not going to be a conservative ball club. You got to like a manager that's not afraid to take chances out there, especially early in the game.
Dickey gets the sign. Here he comes 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Well, Matt, with Ross behind the plate, hitters know they need to expand the strike zone a little bit. He likes to ring it up when it's on the black, or even a little off of it.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. You got to figure that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Mets go down quickly. After one, no score. Neil Walker strides into the box now to lead off at bat here. And a swing and a miss as Walker is down on strikes for the first out.
Well, you could see his mindset at the plate. He's thinking, I got to get out in front here, try to pull something. Didn't really get a good pitch to do that, though. He's going to have...
Batting sixth, third baseman.
Kelly Johnson gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with two.
Just off the plate enough to make him offer, but not good enough that he can do anything with it.
Smoke toward the hole. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
Now batting, left fielder
Alejandro De Aza will stand in. He singled to lead off the home first. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Oh, and he botches it. The throw into second, and he is in there. Yoenis Cespedes is set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning. In there, 1-2 now. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
And I'll tell you what, he's throwing with a lot of confidence right now. And he's also taking some chances with location, but he's thinking he's bulletproof out there, and so far he has been.
Kevin Pillar will stand in to lead things off here, and his guys have been unable to get anything going to this point.
Yeah, and you think so many times in the postseason, we see starting pitching really come to the forefront. And this guy's been every bit.
Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And a very quick start to the inning here. It's a first pitch double. Deoner Navarro will stand in now with a good chance to break the seal here following the leadoff double.
Well, it's a good RBI opportunity, but you've got to remember your first job, which is to at least get that guy over to third base.
And now the runner's trying for third. In the air, down the left field line and deep. And they're going to hit the board first tonight as this ball's down for extra bases. Around third and being waved on home. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Yeah, he gave it all he had out there in the outfield. Watch as he tries to close on this thing. He leaps as high as he can, but it's just out of his reach. Run's going to come in to score, and what'll turn out to be an RBI double.
First in a postseason game. Get that first run in, especially when you're the team playing on the road. Hopefully you can take a little life out of this big crowd.
Throws in time, and that's out number one. Junior Lake will stand in, looking to make this a 2-0 game if he can perhaps get a ball airborne.
Yeah, you got to put the ball in play right here.
Now a swing and a fly ball hit fairly well out to deep center field. Cespedes with the catch. Runner tags from third. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0. As Drupal Cabrera is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Drupal Cabrera.
Down the third baseline. And that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench as he's aboard to kick off their half of the inning.
The batter,
Alejandro De Aza fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. And a knuckleball ties him in knots there, and that's the first out.
And into his 6th inning of work now. Let's take a look at the breakdown for him so far.
Curtis Granderson will step in.
Again, you got to wait for a mistake up in the zone against a guy like this.
But this is hauled in by the second baseman. Yoenis Cespedes off, and he'll get another chance. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3, and the inning is over. Make it 6 shutout innings as he continues to give them fits out there. On to the 7th now in Game 3. It's the Blue Jays 2 and the Mets nothing. Welcome back to Citi Field in Flushing. On to the 7th now in Game 3, but before it gets underway, we take a look at our game summary through the first 6. Addison Reed is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7.
Addison Reed. Now batting,
Kelly Johnson will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play, sometimes that's half the battle.
And now a ball hit pretty well down that right field line. This has some carry to it, and it is gone. Home run. A solo shot that time for Kelly Johnson. His 2nd home run of the series, and the Mets are on the scoreboard. It's now a 2-1 game.
Well, no doubt that's a mistaken location right there. At the plate, his eyes were probably lighting up watching that one come
One
in.
ball game. Leading off the inning, Devin Travis, as they'll look for... And, oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
now batting.
Lucky for him, he's able to turn into this one a bit. You see it comes and gets him right in that upper arm area. Well, that'll hurt, but a lot less than if it were the elbow or the forearm.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Junior Lake earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out. R.A. Dickey will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. Hot shot to third. And this gets right under his glove. A costly mistake there.
Boy, he's doing it all out there so far. Not only is he pitching a great game, but he gets in on the act offensively as well.
Joaquin Benoit is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Joaquin Benoit.
Pretty simple play for a catcher right here. It's a nice pitch, and it looks like he might have chopped it right down off the home plate. You can see the catch.
Stays alive with 2 strikes. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, let's get you a shot of this reaction at the plate in show motion. You think he agreed with the call? I don't think he did.
Here's Alejandro. Hit to short. Tulowitzki on the grass. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his 3rd hit tonight.
Yeah, give him 3 hits now for the ball game. This one's probably the weakest of the bunch, but I doubt he'll be complaining. I know I wouldn't be.
Curtis Granderson started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1. On the ground to the right side. reined in, and he'll get in there safely. Yoenis Cespedes stands in trying to make it through.
So important against a guy like this. You have to be able to work
threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. On to the 9th now in Game 3. The Jays lead it 2-1. A beautiful look there outside the home of the Mets here in Flushing as we welcome you back for the 9th. Eric Goodell come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Edwin Encarnacion. 0-1 count. Here it comes. This is hit high and deep out to left. Deaza going back. And this one is gone. A home run. So a solo home run for Edwin Encarnacion. His 2nd home run of the series, and it gives the Blue Jays a 3-1 lead.
And this is what you expect when you make it to the postseason. I mean, you expect the guys that have carried you all year to keep on producing, and sure enough, he comes through again and delivers a no-doubter here.
Josh Donaldson will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize even at 1-1.
Boy, what a great pitch right there. Against a power hitter, looking to pull the ball. He had no legs behind him on that swing whatsoever.
Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon. Roberto Ozuna is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th.
Number 54, Roberto Osuna.
Neil Walker will stand in to lead things off here in the 9th with his guys in danger. High and deep to straightaway right. Back goes Bautista, and a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. A solo home run here for Neil Walker. His first homer here in the series. And the Mets have made this a 3-2 ball game.
And now how important was that run from the top of the 9th? We could have been looking at a tie ball game right now, but instead, they're going to need to find a way to put up one more on the board here in the bottom of the 9th.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Yeah, same pitch here from the home run.
And it's back to even at 2-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
The batter, third baseman
Kelly Johnson comes forward now. A home run, and it's 0-2. Boy, no messing around here in this 9th inning.
And that's a closer's mentality. They're not usually the best at setting guys up. They're going to come right at you with their best pitch, and that's usually a fastball. Well, this is how you bounce back from giving up a home run. Back-to-back strikeouts. As a pitcher, you've got to have a short memory out there, and he looks like he's come back from that one in pretty good shape.
Here's the first baseman, James Loney, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. This is line to left, and that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one.
The batter, number 4,
Wilmer Flores comes to the plate now with the tying run. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Ranging back is Pilar, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, it was that run in the top of the 9th that turned out to be the game winner as they hold on here and win this one on the road by the slimmest of margins.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. And guys, we were treated to an excellent pitching performance in this one by the gentleman you see right here, R.A. Dickey. It may not be a rookie card, but it's valuable enough to be our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he really pitched well. He ran into a few problems here and there along the way, but aside from that, he was definitely a difference maker out there.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Blue Jays come out on top 3-2.